Alright guys, I hit the, I did that actually. I hit a button and it clicked everything off. So, it wasn't the computer or anything, it was me. I was on Charlie Bear though. I was on Charlie Bear. I feel like a wonderful new ideal will come in. Don't allow any bumps in the road to hinder your progress, Charlie Bear. Clear up any communication problems that you may have with others at this time, Spirit says. Renell. Spirit messages. I feel like you have divine guidance at this time. Alright, it's time to search for your meaning in life. Maybe consider an alternative approach. Spirit says surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. Alright, positive energy. Spirit says, Murnell. Pranjit, I'm not getting that they're going to come online, and I'm also not getting positive vibes of this person. I feel like this person is all about self-promotion for themselves, and I do feel like sometimes they tell lies. Okay? So just so you know, it's just a heads up. If you know anything about the King of Wands, they're the King of Wands in the reverse. Alright, this is what popped up when I said the name. Alright. The King of Wands in the reverse, that's who that person is. Will R travel abroad this month? For Mega. I feel like there's light at the end of the tunnel, but I'm not going to say I see travel, Mega. But I do feel like things are opening up. All right, somebody is letting go of negativity and stress at this time. Hershey is JM with the... I'm going to say yes to that first question. Let's see, still have feelings for Hershey. Send those spirit, quick, concise messages. I'm going to say yes, there's feelings still there. I feel like things, you're finally know how releasing fears, all right? Things are subsiding. The anxiety is subsiding here, Spirit says. The truth has come in and you're regaining composure, okay? And then I do feel like Spirit is saying follow your intuition. Although you have to get out of the realm of thinking negative, because when we think negative, you know, we bring negative towards us, okay? So Spirit wants you to think more positive, all right? And be more inspired, all right? Be more creative, all right? You have to do something to bring income in, all right? You have to do something. In order to do something, you have to focus and not on the negative. Focus on the positive. You have to be inspired. And you have to be creative. Spirit messages for DV. Clear, concise messages, Spirit. Alright, I feel like whatever's going on, DV, it's going to be a very happy ending. I feel like something is definitely coming into full circle for you, Spirit says. I feel like there's going to be lots and lots of spiritual growth and insight. You're going to see things for what they are. I'm going to say, Dollface Diva, not in this energy. Alright? I feel like there's some issues going on. There's some secrecy here. Yeah, not in this energy. Alright? Things change soon, Spirit. Things will change, though. Alright? I asked, will things change soon? And I got a yes. So, but the energy right now is just not good. Alright? Need to clear out that energy, the energy of the devil. Alright? Angel messages for Dollface Diva. What does she need to know, Spirit? So make sure you're not alone when you're going through different challenges. You can always, help is always nearby, okay? So you can always talk to somebody. There's somebody who's always willing to listen. Don't go through anything alone, Dollface Diva. And also remember, if you're thinking negative, negative things will happen. If you think positive, positive things will happen. All right? Everybody, if you're walking in a negative direction, negative things will happen. If you're walking in a positive direction, positive things will happen. All right? Stay positive. That's the key, guys. How did I miss that? All right. Things that will take place for Charlie Bear in 2023. What's coming for Charlie Bear in 2023? Yeah, I think I told you one of these in angel messages already, that there's an ideal that you're going to come up with. All right, Charlie Bear, there's an ideal that you're going to come up with, and Spirit says don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. All right, you have to clear up any communication problems that you're having with anyone for 2023. It's important in 2023 to have balance, okay? We're talking about those finances again, all right? You may be working on multiple projects in 2023, or multiple jobs all at once. You will be able to handle it. You will be able to balance it. And this is going to help your finances get back into order, all right? I do know that an opportunity will be offered to you, okay? It's going to be an excellent opportunity. This is also going to help you maintain balance. All right. It may be dealing with something with the pursuit of education. All right. Spirit wants you to take that offer. 2023, Charlie Bear. Spirit is redirecting you from working alone. All right. Spirit doesn't want you to work alone in 2023. All right? They want you to take these opportunities. Outcome 2023. Outcome. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of movement in 2023. All right? Spirit wants you to stay determined. They want you to stay determined, and they want you to have self-control. I do sense career advancement for you in 2023. And you're going to be acknowledged by others. All right? They're going to acknowledge your success. Spirit wants you to make ambitious and bold choices in 2023. And Spirit wants you to know that great progress is possible. But these are opportunities you can't miss. You can't let anything get in your way. See, when we do the tarot, guys, and we tell you things that's coming and tell you what to do, and you veer off course, then you could change everything about the path here. The path is clear. It's telling you what to do. You just have to follow it. If you do not, you veer off path, you miss the opportunities, you don't take it, things will change. All right? Make ambitious, bold choices. Great progress is possible here. And there's going to be a relationship that becomes very well, it's going to become very important. All right? Because this person shares the same vision as you. So it looks like it could possibly be a collab. All right? Thank you, Bawa. This could be a collab coming in. So look out for that as well. Charlie Bear doesn't mean it's going to be at the beginning of 2023. It could happen all the way at the end because you asked specifically 2023. All right? Yes, Pranjit, I said yes to that. Go forward with that, but I feel like they're trapped at this time, so they may not even answer you back. I feel like they're in some type of situation. All right, we are on Sid 11. Spirit messages for the rest of the month. Sid 11 spirit messages for the rest of the month. All right, I do feel like an opportunity is going to come in to improve your plans. All right, Sid 11. Spirit says listen to your intuition and for accurate guidance. All right, face your fears and grow stronger. All right. Spirit also says it's time for you to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. There's going to be some sudden changes coming in. All right. All right, Bonnie. Spirit messages for Bonnie. I feel like something's going to come up for, you to have a reason to celebrate. All right. I feel like it may be with friends, family. I feel like there's going to be some happy announcements here. It could be regarding relationships. It could be regarding children. Either way, there's some good news coming in for you, Bonnie. As in Miss Paula. I feel like some balance is necessary in this connection, Bawa, but I'm going to say yes to that. I feel like some clarity will be made known. All right, and I'm going to say yes to that second question as well. Angel messages focused on career for saying Spirit. All right, Spirit wants you to be self-reliant, saying Spirit is still saying you know exactly what you should be doing. You're going to get benefits from an experience. Spirit does want you to still focus pushing towards the career, but Spirit says you know what to do. You're self-reliant, you're brilliant, you're humorous. Spirit says you know exactly what you should be doing. But relationships should be put on pause at this time. Spirit wants you to focus on your career. They want you to release the past, and they feel like you'll grow from the situation. Time is going to heal the wounds, but they want you to pause on relationships and focus on career. You're going to get the insights you need. You're going to become self-reliant. That was for Sang. Will Charlie Bear take a holiday in 2023? I see some stressful decisions here because I still feel like, you know, we need to get those finances balanced first. I feel like, I'm just going to say it's not the time for holiday 2023 to take a holiday trip. I still think you're going to be focusing on that balance with your finances. And I feel like it would be very risky to risk that. All right. Vishali, angel messages. Angel messages for Vishali. All right, Spirit says you may have some plans, Vishali, but it's time to act on them. We can't just make plans or come up with things and don't act upon it. Spirit wants you to act upon it. All right, your creativity will be rewarded. All right, I feel like you're going to have luxurious and abundant resources coming in. All right. Rely on Archangel Gabriel. No, Gabriel. Not Gabriel. Gabriel. Yeah. Yes, Pranjit, I answered that. Go move forward, but I do think, like I said, that they're trapped in some type of situation that they can't get out of. I think they had intentions on returning your money, but I think something happened that led them in another direction. Angel messages for Keith. Spirit is pointing the finger at you as well, Geef, that you know exactly what you need to be doing. All right. Focus on career and money more so over love or relationships. Spirit says release the past for you as well. Let it go. This situation, you will grow from it and it will heal you. You will be healed. I feel like you're going to gain strength and grace through being kind. I feel like forgiveness is going to come in for you. I think later down the line, I see a committed relationship, but Spirit wants you to focus on career first and finances. Outcome for Mega and R. I feel like this relationship needs trust, Mega. It needs honesty. I do feel like somebody is interfering in this relationship. As I said, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a love or romantic interference, but definitely somebody is tampering in the relationship. All right? Somebody is tampering in this relationship. All right? There is a third party. I want to say no to that, Shania. I feel like there's something going on. They're having some conflicts or something. Disagreements with somebody, all right? This person just has like a natural negative anxiety, Arpita. So it's not going to be a lot that you can do to make this person really, really be happy. Their anxiety and just like their unhappiness in general, I don't think that they see it like that, you know. It's just normal to them. It's really like nothing. I hate to say it, but I'm telling you what I see. All right? All right, KV20. Angel messages, KV20. One more. All right, I feel like Spirit wants you to listen to your intuition, Arpita, to improve your plans, and they want you to listen to your intuition and try to gain like accurate wait a second because I'm doing something else. Accurate guidance from yourself, all right? They want you to face your fears too. And they also want you to release something. KV20. They want you to release an attachment. They feel like the situation doesn't serve you. They want you to take another approach to something. I want you to take another approach. All right, that was for KV20. All right, vibe with. I mean, Spirit says yes to that first question, vibe with. So, yeah, Spirit says yes to that. Yes, he does think about you, vibe with. But Spirit wants you to, this person, I'm going to say they want to follow their heart, all right? They want to actually offer you something or an invitation to something. I feel like there's still some attraction there from this person. They feel like you're their ideal person. Yep. They want to come to you for some type of proposal. All right? They have an offer. A romantic proposal. You know what that is. It's the Knight of Cups coming in. All right, Noah. Yeah, I know somebody that, that has that too. You gotta find something though. Noah, you have to fight through it. You have to find something. All right. You gotta fight through it. You gotta be strong. Okay. You have to be positive. All right. I'm going to say yes to that, but it must be worked on, Shania. Three of Pentacles showed up. It must be worked on. You have to put the necessary work in. Guys, it is a lot of stuff up here. Like, I can't. All right. Angel messages, Shania. All right, I feel like you'll get some material needs fulfilled. All right, in unexpected ways, Shania. I feel like acts of kindness is going to come in, giving or receiving. All right. So something's going to come in. All right, Maya. Should you go home? Spirit says no. I'm going to say no to that first question, Sonali. I'm going to say yes, they're very overburdened at this time. There's a lot of stress and there's a lot of problems. All right, Sonali. Cleopatra's Tarot by Gypsy. Dismiss. Is someone interested in you? I'm going to say yes to that. I feel like you're going to be able to trust this person. All right? You'll be able to trust this person for sure. And I feel like they're very stable emotionally. Any good news coming in for Diamond this week, Spirit? Please and thank you. Clear, concise messages. I feel like whatever you're planning on doing, Diamond, it's going to work out very well. All right, and I do see some professional and financial success coming in. And Spirit wants you to make sure you use your resources wisely. I do sense some stability coming in, and something's going to be accomplished. All right. Cleopatra's Tarot. I'm going to take this and I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, absolutely. I see balance coming in. I see peace coming in. The temperance is here. I'm going to say yes. You're welcome, Charlie Bear. Crazy ass. It is H into T. I'm going to say no to that. I sense some deception here. Crazy ass. Yeah, I sense some deception. I'm going to say no. Loyasi. I'm going to say yes to that. All right, so Justice shows up for Dark Fairy Tarot, and I'm going to say here that whatever you put in is what you're going to get out of it. Whatever you give is what you'll get. Queen. I'm going to say, I feel like, I don't know, I'm sensing some deception though, Queen, like something else is going on with this, but I do feel like they will leave and maybe have a new beginning, all right? I feel like they may leave. Strawberry Rose, does your connection with TJ have a second chance? Yes or no, Spirit? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes to that. You have to be confident. You have to be compassionate. All right? You need to overcome some self-doubt here, Strawberry Rose. All right? And you need to focus. Focus on this relationship. Harsita. I do feel like money will come in with this Empress here, Harsita. All right. It's fertility. It's abundance. So I'm going to say yes to that. Make sure you're connecting with Earth's energy. All right. Make sure you're connecting. Earth is green. So it's, you know, abundance. Walk on the grass, you know. Absorb that energy from the earth. Spirit says no to that. Vishali, you need to work on the third eye instead. Work on your third eye instead of the heart chakra. CJ, will you ever be able to get your teeth done? I'm going to say yes to that. I'm going to say yes, CJ. Yeah. Yeah, when I'm smoking out, Shania, that's why I really don't do it most of the time on camera, because when I smoke out, I smoke out. It's out, yeah, usually. But I had to. Was Aaron lying when he said he's feeling a bit sick and can't meet you? I'm going to say yes to that. Melody, the reason why you guys pose these questions is because you already feel it intuitively. Once the question arises in your mind, that's your intuition telling you already. You already had the answer. Will this person message Melody today? Will Aaron message Melody? Will Aaron message Melody today? Spirit, please and thank you. Why does it want to tell me? Yeah, I think he's going to message you today. And it's going to be good today. It's going to be good. I'm not to say that something negative happened, but sometimes people, they just don't feel up to things, or maybe they don't want to tell you what's really going on. But I'm not picking up anything negative, Melody. That just wasn't the truth. But it's nothing negative. All right? And what I mean by that is like they're not I don't sense any deception here. I don't see any deception, Melody. I just see this person saying that they were sick, but they weren't. How many times do we do that? Hey, I got a headache. I don't feel like talking. So I'm not gonna say that I sense anything negative. All right, Patty, is he genuinely regretful? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say a double yes. All right, to that. Has he cut ties with the ex? I'm gonna say if not, he's putting forth the effort, but I do sense somebody being very stubborn. All right, somebody's very stubborn. All right, and I don't know if children are involved, but I sense something with paternity as well, some type of paternity issues or something. All right, that was just something that came in. You're welcome, Vibewood. Samar, did A travel alone for the death? No, they did not. No, they did not. I'm going to say yes to that. Samar, the second question. Tarushi. I'm going to say yes to that. Will Abdesh give Tarushi a proposal? I'm going to say they may not know how to express it to you. All right. I feel like they may want to, but they're not going to know how to deliver it to you. All right. So things could drag along when somebody is like this, or they're not in their voice. Because I feel like this person has communication problems. All right. Tarushi. So I think this would stop the proposal. And even still, I see the Knight of Pentacles, and Pentacles move very slow. So it's going to take a lot of patience to get this person to this point. I'm not going to say it's going to happen soon. That's for sure. But I think once this person gets going, they'll be very reliable. But they just don't have the voice with this swords here, with this Knight. All right. I feel like they don't have the voice. Yep. Okay. Well, that's great, Vibewood. I wouldn't accept them back either. But just so you know, So I feel like that's karma in itself, with somebody who gets with somebody else and then finds out that's not who they really wanted. So this is karma coming back. You know what I mean? They're thinking now like, wow, I want to try to get back with this person. And that's their karma, because he's sitting there thinking now that this was my ideal person. This is the person that I would want. See, and it's a shame that it takes somebody to go out and get somebody else for them to realize that you were the person all along. So it's really sad when that has to happen. But it happens quite often because people don't want to put the work into their relationships. They just take the easy way out. Oh, I'll just go with this person if it's easier for them to do that. It is easier to walk away than it is to fix what you have at home. It's very, very easy to do that. And people just choose to walk most of the time, but sometimes they walk right into shit. Natalia, does the Sagittarius have good intentions towards you? I'm going to say no to that. I'm going to say no. And Kita, will you hear from B in 3 days? All right, you guys putting time frames on there. I feel like this person is lacking motivation in coming towards you. I feel like they feel insecure. And they kind of like neglect their responsibilities. So I don't think you're going to hear from this person. Because there's some instability here. Devshika, has things ended between the Leo and the third party? I'm going to say no to that. Will Siddhartha and you meet in December? I'm going to say it's a possibility, but I feel like this person has other options. They have other options, okay? One card, be the divine light. All right, guys, like-minded. Let's do these affirmations, and then I'll get to that. Like-minded souls are welcome, guys. Make a difference in someone's life. Share knowledge to those who are open to listen. Work hard, guys. It's free to be kind. Remain positive. Seek knowledge for power, but don't abuse it. You are the magical wisdom here. Manifest powerful connections and share your space only of those of pure love and positive energy. All right. I probably won't take any more questions after this, guys. So we are going to deliver Be the Divine's Light, one card. All right. I feel like there's some challenges that are here or will arrive, but you will be able to resolve them. Remember to withdraw from any drama from others. And Spirit wants you to have a lot of patience with those around you and yourself. All right, be the divine light. Tamina. All right, so this is all about, this, Tamina, is going to be all about what you put in. It's going to be all about commitment. If you are committed to losing weight, it will happen, but you must be fully committed. All right, if you go in halfway, you're not going to get the result. You have to try very hard, and I feel like if you do this, it's going to bring a new beginning for you. It's going to open up some doors that you did not think were there. Doors will appear and you'll be able to walk through them. Shania, is your workplace more toxic now than before when you return? It's so funny. Spirit says yes. I don't know if that's worded right. Harsh. Can you crack? I'm going to say yes to it, though. I'm going to say no to that, Shania. Shamsa? I'm going to say yes to that. Mega, will you get your PR in 3 months? It's something surrounding communication here, Mega. I don't know, something surrounding communication here. All right, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no because I feel like something's going to arise with speaking. Maybe conflict. I don't know. Something's going to go on there. Tanya, is Alex trying to work it out with you? With the one he got pregnant. I'm going to say yes to that. Absolutely not. The second question, I'm going to say no to because the first one was yes. But even still, no. Don't accept any type of cheating, okay, unless you're married to the person. If you're married to somebody and they cheat and you want to forgive them in return, then that's the only way that I condone it. Because it's different in a union like that. And then some people choose to stay and some people choose to go. But it's a big responsibility if you choose to stay in a union with somebody who's cheated on you, because you're always going to have questions. You're always going to be insecure. It's hard to heal and recover from that. And then it causes other problems in the relationship because you can't move past it. So you got to make sure when you make that decision that you're able to move past all that stuff. Raval? I'm going to say yes to that. Right. I'm going to say yes to this. I'm going to say yes to this, Arig, but I'm also going to say that nobody can take your husband. All right? Nobody can take your husband. Your husband had to go. He was willing to go. All right? It was him that was supposed to say no. Who deserves the karma is him because he went outside of the yoke. He stepped outside of his marriage. Oh, that was correct, Patty. They do have children. I remember something I was saying about children. I can't remember now. I've answered so many other questions in between, but if I go back and listen to what I said, then I would remember where I was going with that. But I knew some children were involved. Okay. Sandia. I'm going to say no to that. I'm going to say yes to that, Frangian. I'm going to say yes, absolutely, Vita, to that. Love messages, Jock. Love life. Spirit wants you to value your relationship even if you're in one or not in one. They want you to pay attention to that. What else for John? You have free will. Okay? The path that you take is totally up to you. When someone comes in or an existing relationship, you need to be curious about each other. You need to show your interest. I do feel like stability is coming in. If you're already in a relationship, an existing relationship, I feel like stability is coming in. You'll be able to set a solid foundation. All right? If you don't have one or you're not in one, stability is coming in. In love, that is. Spirit messages for Regian. I feel like Spirit says you have free reign right now, Pregian, to do whatever it is that you want to do. Spirit wants you to go after what you want. You have the ability. All right, it's all here for the taking. Be passionate, be charming, be brilliant, be independent. All right? It's all there. Vita, spirit messages. I feel like life is good. All right, Vita? This, how you can thrive, Spirit says, is positive thinking. Every day, all day, say some positive affirmations. Keep putting it out there. Chant all day if you have to. Speak out loud. All right? Spirit says you will make it through positive thinking. All right? I feel like some type of inspiring success is going to come in as well. All right, love, that's not a yes or no question. That is definitely like a more donated question. You're welcome, be the divine light. All right, be the divine light. I'm glad that it resonated with you. You know what, Tanya? If you're still on here, you know, I understand, you know, being devastated and things like that. But I'm going to tell you this, and I'm very, very serious. You know, 4 years, it's a long time sometimes in a relationship. But there's so many people that have been in longer relationships. I'd rather it happen early than 10 years or 20 years in. You know what I mean? You have time. You have time. And you know what? If people look at things just a little bit differently, I say this all the time, if you're behind a wall and there's a pinhole and the sun is on the other side, you're going to see that light through that pinhole. So all I can say to you is there's something better in store. You know, it's the same thing, like some people get fired from their job and they're so upset. And I'm saying to myself, why? Why? Don't be upset, because that's Spirit directing you to something else better. Don't be upset when failures happen, when things happen. You have to move forward, pick up the pieces and move forward, because there's something better for you. But if you never pick those pieces up, you're never going to find better. All right? You have to heal, you have to pick the pieces up, and you have to move forward. And a lot of people think they listen to enlightenment and spirit, but they actually do not. They don't hear some of the messages. They pick and choose what they want to hear and what they want to listen to. And as you do that, you're setting yourself back. If you're wondering why you keep going through different changes or different things happen in your life, it's something key that you missed, that you didn't listen. All right? There's something key that you didn't listen to. And guess what? You can't be helped by somebody, because Spirit's not going to allow the people to step in, because there's something you need to learn. There's something you're not seeing. Why am I always in this situation? Why does bad things always happen? Why is this happening to me? It's something you're not seeing clearly. All right? You're not listening to Spirit. You think you are, but you're picking and choosing as to what you want to hear. All right? All right, Bawa. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so, I mean, you know, that's just how it is. Like, you have to accept everything, the good and the bad. So when you get negative, you know, when it seems to be negative for you, you know, you can't, I mean, Dark Fairy Tarot, you can't always say listen to your gut, because some people's intuition is off. So their gut may tell them something else. You know, you can listen to your gut if your intuition is high. If it's not, you shouldn't. You should seek counseling or help from someone else. Everybody's intuition is not the same. But I will say this, if things keep happening to you, there's something you're not seeing. There's something you're supposed to be doing. There's something you're not seeing, and it's going to keep happening. Yeah, so I understand, you know, you and your story, like Dark Fairy Tarot, but like I said, other people, some people's intuition is like off. It's just totally damaged. And they don't have that same, you know what I mean? So they go in blindsided and stay in the relationship, or stay and just go through hell, like, or they get a disappointment at the end of the relationship. Yes, Charlie Bear, that's exactly correct. And this is what I'm talking about not listening and doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's going to give you messages. It's going to give you messages. Yes. And it will do that to you until you work on yourself, the inner core. All right? Also, there's men that come into your life and they may promise you something and never deliver. But here's the thing. You were never the person for them in the first place. You guys came together because it could have been any reason. All right? You could have just been there for the person. It's not that they didn't highly have any intentions for you in the beginning at all. The intentions were never there. You ever see people that's been in a long-term relationship and they never got married? It's because that person, you're not their person. They never really probably had intentions of wanting you. It just fell this way. Yes, Sendai, I did answer yours. I answered that. Yes, that's true, Charlie Bear, and that's what I'm talking about people with damaged intuitions and things like that. They don't know because they've always been in the negative. And that's why I often and always tell people to try to think as positive as you can. Don't worry about somebody else and somebody else's karma. This is only setting you further back. All right? You have to focus 100% on yourself to bring in happiness for yourself. But you have to make yourself happy first. All right, we said those affirmations, guys. Let me see what time it is because I do have to be to work. All right. The reason for that, be the divine light, is because okay, so okay, let me make sure I read it right. Why is it the full moon disturbs some spiritual people and the new moon disturbs? Because it's all about you, okay? Your birth time, your zodiac, different things like that affects different people at different times. So a new moon could come in and it may just affect Tauruses. All right? You can do research on that to find out what moons affect certain people and zodiac's time of birth, everything. All that plays a big factor. But the moon really affects everybody. It just affects people in different ways. Some people, it's more visual. So when we see the moon card, sometimes it's affiliated with deception. So I'm going to say this too. Again, that's that positive thinking versus that negative thinking. The moon will affect people that think negatively differently because they're more negative. You know what I mean? So it's going to bring out some bad qualities in them. Somebody that's a little bit more positive, the moon will affect you in a different way. Remember, we're 70% water. So the moon affects water. Okay, but again, that energy that flows through us, it could be positive or it could be negative. You know what? That's a lot of people, Charlie Bear, go towards more negative. But if you're just naturally like a negative person, and I'm not going to say negative in a bad way, it's just some people that always, they complain a lot. They, they just always are down, like a Debbie Downer. Like, you know, yeah, I don't know. Those are the people that let the moon affect them in a bad way. All right? You know, honestly, I become super creative when the moon is in certain phases. I start making stuff out of the blue, just sewing, doing all kinds of stuff. I feel like that's a positive energy. Yeah, and that's the same thing I said, Divine, Dark Fairy Tarot. That it's all about your chart, the time you were born. It could be your zodiac, but it also is the way you think. The moon affects people based off of thought too. Okay, so if you're negative, if you complain a lot, negative things are going to happen, and that's why I always say that. That's why that's one of my biggest sayings. If you're moving in a positive direction, positive things are going to happen. If you're moving in a negative direction, negative things are bound to happen. All right, so that's how I see it. Yeah. See that in Charlie Bear? I think that was one of your messages. I think it was one of your messages to don't try to do something alone. You work better as a team or a group or a partner, somebody coming in who's going to think the way you think or something like that. Remember earlier, I think it said that for 2023. Yeah, so mhm. You know what we have to respect, period, in life and with people? We have to respect that people are different and everybody sees things differently. They're not going to see things in the light or the way that we see them. And especially when it comes down to relationships, if people have a lot of problems with relationships, you have to accept someone for who they are, not if it's in a negative light like cheating or anything like that, but their personality wise, they're not going to think like you do. All right, if you're willing to accept that person for who they are, the relationship will rise. Oh, thanks, Shania. I'm so glad. It took some time, but I think I figured that out. But if it starts again, it's because it's messages trying to come in towards me. It's something that I'm not seeing clearly, and it will cut off. Okay, it will cut off if I'm not seeing anything clearly. These electronics will stop working. So just know that when that happens to me, it's because I'm receiving messages. So I may do a session coming up on telling who you were in a past life, and this is going to require tipping though. I think I'm going to do who you are in a past life, maybe a past God, or who you were, and because I'm going to tell you when I do this one, it kind of affects your life now. And it also will tell you about your relationship as well. You'll know from this one if you are a twin flame energy. Yes, it is time to go to work. Thank you, Ling the Aries. We're gonna shut it. We're gonna shut it down, guys. All right, guys. Thank you, Dark Fairy Tarot. Thank you, Shania. Thank you, Ling the Aries, for coming in and helping me as always. All right, Charlie Bear too is very supportive as well. Thank you for your input, and the discussions are always lovely, guys. I really appreciate it coming in and everybody sharing their feelings and things like that. Um, So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys, and like this live. Put messages underneath of this live, guys, once it goes active. Put some comments down. Watch it a little bit. Go back, review. Check us out again. We'll try to be on later on this afternoon again, guys. All right. Thanks again, guys. Enchanted Nemesis Tarot, guys. Let's see. Let's go to the ending. Yeah, that always looks good. All right, Enchanted Nemesis Tarot, guys. Live yes or no questions for free. Angel messages and clarity on a daily basis, guys. All right, thanks again. Bye for now.